Yeah, they should make that skin in Fall Guys. Versus Hat, it's gonna opt for Ken. Like I was saying, too, Ken mobile. You know, definitely play that mid range a little bit better than Ryu can.
Yeah, Ken a little bit faster than Ryu, and definitely the one character that I think Hat more so plays.
Yeah, and not two. I've seen Hat bust out the Ryu for certain matchups. Sonic's like a big one.
I definitely see that.
Okay,
and
gonna the double block setup. That's not such a good formation to have. So, right, but pretty interesting Shoryu. Gonna get him almost killed for it.
Oh.
Not quite killed, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Set the ledge. Okay, good tech, yeah. You just gotta play so careful versus Steve because you just have all these setups and stuff you have to look out for. But now, kind of up and close and personal and kind of scrap with him, which is what Ken I think wants in this matchup, definitely.
Goes for the mid Shoryu.
I think if he held the A button, he might have just gotten that stock. But it can be.
He was afraid he would fall out.
Yeah, it can be awkward.
Yeah, I mean, before Ken got buffed, a lot of his confirms actually ended with the medium Shoryu instead of the
Nice call out. Wow. That's what I was talking about with the speed too. He kind of psyched him out and was like, okay, I can build, and then ran back and punished him and killed him for it. And
right now,
getting the lead.
Cat gonna start with a bit of the event right there. Not gonna get hit by the anvil, and Fall Guys fan, the one on ledge currently.
Like we said, despite a relatively inactive season for Just Blue, he's still a PR player. He's still really good. This would be a massive upset if both of the Steve players would be put in the losers early.
And Hat also continues to be good at this game. Currently showing it against what I believe is number 6 in Massachusetts at this moment.
Yeah, he can just narrowly miss it, but ready with the down smash.
Down smash can take it right there, but still Hat holding the advantage and has been doing a really good job at avoiding a lot of these like options from Steve. You know, doesn't really panic, doesn't jump where Steve's want you to jump.
Is that it? No. Steve's a little heavy. And okay, gonna get some Logan loop going and some good damage. I think that was a nil.
Yeah.
So,
and the percent evened out so quickly, but still right now.
It's just the nature of it, right? I mean, they both do a lot of damage though, so Hat definitely in a position to keep this lead going.
Just has opted not yet to use the diamond.
He's definitely gonna say that for the last stock.
Yeah.
It just makes the last hit so much more of a hassle for the player fighting this Steve.
Now same setup at the part, but not gonna get it.
I guess he wanted the grab maybe?
Gonna get it.
Off the top, blast off.
Builds diamond.
Like I said.
Okay, wait.
Ooh, okay, that was honestly, he knew that he was gonna do the anvil there. That's actually really smart. Honestly, watching like people play around Steve is so interesting to me. At least like people who don't have like kind of easy ways to deal with the mid range and like kind of eliminate the. Because he's just kind of like he's actually just like playing around his stuff and just forcing him to do certain things that normally you have to think about. Yeah, it's very fundamental, and he takes it in a 2-stock. Really good stuff from Hat.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean that bathroom time really helped him.
That bot review goes hard.
Bot review, man.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, definitely, you know, I think it's fair to say not what we expected at this moment.
No, not a dominant game like that. Definitely not.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely could have been close or anything like that, but Hat 2-stocking Fall Guys fan, and Fall Guys fan gonna have some concerns about, you know, like this guy actually knows what I'm going to do and knows how to respond to it in a way that is relatively safe for a character like Ken.
Absolutely.
Taking it 2 small battlefields.
Start again with the block formation. Not as strong, but gonna bait an aggressive option this time and get some damage on the board really quickly.
Yeah, I think the double block just ends up being really good here regardless, because when you make the double and you do it under a platform, you have so much protection from both
ends. That's true,
ends.
especially on this stage. It's probably like really good.
Yeah. Right now, the dash attack, a little bit unsafe. It's taking some damage for it, but...
Yeah, Steve, despite being kind of a weird character, blocks just make every stage so strong for him in so many different ways. I feel like when it comes to banning and stage selection, it really just comes down to what you want to emphasize. If you want to get rid of Axe so he doesn't have the strong up tilt combos, or at least to use him as liberally, you want like a stage like Town or Smashville. Or if you don't mind the block formation, then you would honestly keep these stages around, but it looks like it's really giving Ken a hard time. He can't get anything in. He has Diamond already at only 60%. Granted, I mean, Ken can kill here, but can't get in at all, then it's just not going to work out for you.
Yeah, I do think the formation, or like the height of the platform, is helping Just Blue out a lot.
A lot. It's a big deal. And it's just going to place blocks, and it feels like random places, but just making it hard. And another diamond from Just Blue. So that means if Ken, or Pat does get this next stop, he just gets a fresh stock with a full diamond. Oop, never mind. He's just gonna reload it.
Well, it doesn't feel like it's too far away from get another one. Ooh, but right now, Hat almost dies from that anvil. And that setup.
Ooh, okay. The preemptive rule kind of working out that time. Not gonna die for it. Okay, I don't know if he tried to let go of shield or tried to maybe do a shuriken on shield.
But still gonna die right there.
Yep.
Standing
The
on
Fiesta
the anvil.
party. Okay, looks like he tried to kind of use the camera to bait him out, maybe. Okay. I think I heard the Shoryu, so I think he is trying to just hit him with a wake up. Playing too much Street Fighter 6 with the wake up Shoryu.
Setting up that TNT right there. If he goes for that up tilt, it will explode.
Ooh. That was smart. I like that. Like, he kind of like did a little dash up tilt to psych him out. I was like, okay, it's safe, and then just did it again.
It was not safe.
It was not. So you saw game one. I mean, Hat really was playing around a lot of the Steve habits and weird little tricks and stuff. And then that time, Just Blue just showed him like 30 more.
All right, I think PS2 going back is definitely going to be a bit of a better option. Those platforms are going to be higher enough just so that you don't have the 2-block walls be as bothersome as they were in that earlier
It's
game.
crazy how like something as trivial as like a platform can make such a huge difference, but it can, especially when your character isn't at super mobile like Steve is. That stuff matters a lot. And just how you want to play. It even reflects on how Just was kind of playing. He's not really reliant. He doesn't go for the blocks as much on the stage. But it's still gonna get, you know, some up tilt combos.
Yeah, I want to say only 58%, but that statement just sounds so bad.
So big. But hey, I mean, Ken, like I said, keep saying he can do it in one hit too, and the pressure is on with the freaking crazy kicks, dude.
Yeah, the roundhouse had to hit the second hit. Potentially would have gotten the shield to be super tiny or potentially even broken it,
Like
but
you were
he's
saying
not going to get
beforehand,
it.
that player gonna get punished. Oh, baits him out to do it again and waste the gold immediately as a result. Okay, couldn't quite get the kill that he wanted, but still gonna get with the back air, and Hat back to being up right now on Just Blue.
Yeah, I like that Hat is not like overly reliant on the setups for like Shoryu or anything like that. Is willing to just gonna go like up tilt, maybe I'll like forward or something like that, just to make sure that I can get some damage even if I'm not gonna kill you right away. Because Ken is one of those characters.
His awareness,
that, like,
you just have to be very smart in the moment because he has these strong tools, but if you're not always in a position where it's gonna like really work out perfectly for you. Yeah. You might whiff it, and if you whiff it, then you be put a punch with blast. It's honestly kind of like Wario, if you think about it. Wario's character that has like waft combos, but if you mess up like your nairs or your up airs, you can just waste it.
Unfortunate catch right there
Nice.
with the minecart.
Bates, you know, Just was like, I'm not even gonna bother trying to do the up smash. I just know you're not gonna mash.
I think that was like hard cancel, like down smash, side B. Not really gonna get anything off of it, but it was just cool to see.
Yeah. It's good to see. This is definitely the most even game so far out of the three.
Yeah, and right now, just for trying to make it not bad.
Absolutely, but here it is. The Nair gonna get it in. Ooh, and he just read the roll in.
Oh, that wasn't even true. He just ran up and then went for it.
I think it might have honestly been. Maybe all he could have done was air dodge. I think that was like it.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I feel like Steve players the last thing to do is air dodge.
Yeah,
So it was honestly a good guess.
Ooh, missed by the anvil. Definitely happy to not die right there. And
I think this is such a funny mind game, just seeing Ken like just jump in and bait it. Like imagine Ken in Street Fighter with a double jump, dude.
I cannot, and I don't want to. Oh, that's gonna do it right there.
It's gonna be it though, answering right back.
Final game, final stock right here. Definitely an exciting game to end this block off on.
Yeah, this is honestly the best that we could have gotten.
Right now, Hat once again trying to find that opening through these blocks.
Absolutely. Gonna use it as a projectile almost. Really good stuff. It's the JP vibes.
Yeah. It's like willing to go into the Steve arena. And only takes 11% for the trouble, so definitely very happy to not have that be worse.
Okay.
Setting up.
And then some damage is going to come out through air dodging. That's one of the worst things you can do in that situation, but it's just so scary.
81% right there. Definitely makes it easier for Just Blue to kill when the time comes, but at the same time, when you're Ken, you want that rage sometimes to make sure that your Shoryu is killed even earlier.
Yeah, it's just tough right now, and he's
Setting
gonna
up.
get the kick combo, but not gonna quite get the full conversion. Still 40%. You can honestly do the right combo and kill him right here if you want to. Oh, that's unfortunate stuff.
Yeah. Definitely wanted to hit Steve above it, but from the beginning was already at the level of the anvil, so was for sure gonna die regardless.
Yeah, you really need those nerves of steel to fight Steve.
Yeah. Well,
and this is our last set for our block.
Yep.
We have some messages from upcoming tournaments and stuff in the FGC and Smash scene, so we're gonna get to see them, pull them up right now. And coming up at the end of July is going to be the New England Smash Invitational hosted by my co-commentator Lito,
hello.
featuring